Welcome everybody to 48 to Talk, episode number 50. I am your host, RageBolly, as always, joined me by the usual crew of DXTakamina on the right, Derek on the bottom left, and GenoSex on the bottom right. Oh boy, it finally happens.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Once a year, the
It's
craziness we talk about every time, and boy, this was a crazy year.
Oh man, still
Alright,
recovering.
So this is going to be a long episode. I think we'll see how far we can go. Maybe we'll be in several parts. First up, before we start, I want to thank once again to the people who came to our panel at AnimeCon. That was an amazing experience, and shout out to Deutsche and what's the Czech guy name? Yugoslav. Yeah, Yugoslav, especially for this very nice gift.
Yeah,
I am gladly using this.
Amazing, thank you, Merrick.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We had a lot of fun at the convention, but yeah, let's get right to it then.
Let's go for it.
2017, the 49th single Sousenkyo happened. Oh, where do we start actually?
Yeah,
well,
I would say.
First off, before we start in the actual group, they had some bad luck. Really, it's been just horrible decisions after another, and it just bad things happening at the end. Like the idea of doing it in Okinawa was already a sketchy idea in June. Since always, you know, rain season happening there.
Pretty much.
Typhoon season.
Typhoon season, to be exact. And yeah, look what happened. It started raining, I think, on the 12th of June, and it didn't stop. So they were building the sets, you know, building, and it didn't look good. And they sent out the members, still didn't look good. Well, maybe it will happen at the actual day. Nope. It was just a mud pool. I think several members took pictures, and then Matsunaga
was even
filming it.
Was even showed. It was pretty bad overall, but the thing that pisses me the most off, there wasn't any backup plan. There wasn't any.
Well, yeah, some kind of backup plan. They fixed it in the end, but imagine you're a fan and you know, imagine like us, you know, from far away, going to then Okinawa, and then you find out, oh yeah, it's cancelled. You're like, well, I can't plan this again. I hope there will be a compensation. Honestly, with the weather control, you can't. You never know what happens, like in an instant. Maybe you have lucky. They took a risk and they lost.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you've summed it up very well, Robin. I will say this. I was actually really contemplating going, and I know Yayo was too.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that neither one of us had decided to go. Ultimately, I didn't, because I didn't want to end up sleeping on the beach because there was no hotels available, which really was actually my final decision. The reason why I didn't go, there was nowhere to stay.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'd have been sleeping out in that rain, apparently. But here's the thing. But before we even get started, first of all, kind of not related, but sort of related. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, including yours truly. I just want to say that real quick because it is Father's Day. Thank you, all the fathers, the AKB members. We love you. Second of all, despite the absolute depressing atmosphere that hung over the entire Sousenkyo, and I think it's safe to say it was very depressing, especially after the Sousenkyo and all the things that happened. We did have a chat. Me and DX were lucky enough to be part of. We had a lot of people join. I just want to give a shout out to every single person that took the time to hang out with us. Everyone, you know, Nura, Haru, Jonathan from NKM, Miroslav, all of the people that comment all the time. We've seen you all, and we love you all. Thank you, because you made it so much fun, despite the fact that it was terrible. And, you know, Gino and Robin, I wish you guys could have been there. You know, I know we all would have been, of course, doing it, but that's what we're here to do today, is talk about together. But I'm just wanted to say to all of our fans, seriously, you're the best. You made my night especially non-suicidal, because seriously, I was ready to just I was so upset by everything, but you guys made it fun. So thank you.
Yeah, so they found a new venue, like inside, so no fans, no anything else, only a few certain selected by the media, and the members were there. Of course, they did the usual stick, but it felt off. It felt like, well, maybe like the first Sousenkyo. So that's
Yeah.
kind of nice that they fixed it like that. But the event itself, oh man, we'll get into detail right there.
Yeah, oh man.
I think a lot of it will be remembered of being a failure as a Sousenkyo, as the event itself, because no concert and no, location. But what happened there, that's very important this year, I would say.
It's
Yeah.
this was a high risk, high reward scenario, and it completely failed.
Yep, sadly so. Sadly so.
Here's the thing.
Because imagine if there wasn't like a typhoon, this would have been the most amazing concert Sousenkyo there would have been. But yeah, it's sadly it took a different route.
Yeah.
It backfired hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, my view on it, and I agree with you, Gino, total failure. But my thing is, I was talking to Christopher from Stage 48, when I was in Japan a couple weeks ago, and we were having a conversation about Sousenkyo, and he told me, he's like, Sousenkyo represents everything that's wrong with AKB, and he was saying, and it's all about money, and they rolled the dice and they came up snake eyes, like he even mentioned on my Facebook line, which I think is very accurate. I don't look at it like that. I actually look at Sousenkyo as one of the very few events in the year we get as fans that we can celebrate. I consider it the Oscars of AKB. So to me, the year of AKB begins and ends with the Sousenkyo, not with 2017 or 2018 coming in. It's Sousenkyo to Sousenkyo. I also look at it as a more often than not fun experience, despite the tragedy, the dramas that unfold year after year with the Sousenkyo. There's always something fun to remember. Or there's somebody does something wacky. But this year, I don't know. It made me really rethink how I think about everything in AKB, particularly the Sousenkyo, because it showed the management's greed. This was straight up greed. Okay, I don't care if Family Mart how much they put in your pockets. You should have had a backup. You should have had something prepared. B, did we not learn anything from Yuko Oshima's concert? Seriously, did we not learn anything? Don't have these big events outdoors. Or if you do, here's an idea. Spend some of the billions you have in your coffers.
Basic research.
Or build a roof. Or build a stadium. I mean, they can afford it. I mean, or an awning or something, and then, or see, how about just find a venue that is guaranteed to not fail you on the biggest, most important event in the year, if you look at the Sousenkyo as such, which I still do. I was so frustrated as a fan, more so because I didn't get a concert. I was bummed by that, because it seems like I don't see any more concerts anymore. I can't even remember really like the last big concert AKB did. Seriously, like it's like they don't do them anymore.
Kojima
and then also
Haruna graduation.
I mean, and how long ago was that, right? So
March.
what, 3-4 months
March,
ago?
yeah.
So and then on top of that, when I think about the fact that all those poor girls didn't have their fans there, the best they could do was stream very poorly the sounds from all the different theaters full of quotas. Everything was wrong about this, everything. And then it just, on top of that, what happened, like you guys said, was just ultra depressing. So it doesn't distill my faith completely in still wanting the Sousenkyo next year to be grander and better, but I really hope AKS learns from this. I really do, because if they don't, I mean, it's bad. It's really bad when you have Takamina and Sashi like getting on their social media accounts and bashing you and saying you could have done a better job. I mean, seriously, somebody's getting fucked, Oh, so bad.
It was fun though. They some members who weren't there, like Sayane, she did a showroom that she was watching the Yukirin showroom with Aoki and the Super Twitter Rose from Kimidare. And so there was another 2 showrooms. You had a live feed, people can watch. The voter thing, the fans being in the theaters, was kind of a nice idea. It's like it isn't the best thing, but it's like, oh, that's a fun viewing. Overall, it got the feeling we were going to watch Sousenkyo. We got like, all right, we're pumped, let's do this. And, well, let's get right into it then. Out came the usual 2 MCs. Although I was thinking, did he came out into the rain? Because it was like...
his suit was very shining.
And hair as well, and everything.
And his hair as well,
And he lost his glasses at the start, I think. But they did the usual stick. Always takes like half an hour with the bagpipes, and out come all the members. There were some few moments of like, oh, someone's having fun here to be here, namely Tani or Kautan, the usual people. And everybody seated. They all have pillows, by the way. That was pretty fun in seeing the audience. They
Seriously,
all have pillows.
I want those pillows though.
Yeah.
I want those pillows. Seriously,
I want them.
Yeah, same here, man.
See, hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
That was AKS's way of subtly suggesting this is how we're still going to make money off you fools, because basically we're going to get you to buy all these pillows in honor of this failed Sousenkyo, and you know what? Every one of us will buy it. I'm putting my order in right now for my tiny pillow, so I can lay down next to her every night. Seriously, I hate you, AKS. Anyways.
Gino, you want to go and miss something?
No, I forgot.
Okay.
I wanted to say something. No, I do remember what I wanted to say. To say. It was all the members coming. The calling of the names and stuff.
Yeah.
They should, think of something that make it go faster, because that just takes way too long. It takes about half an hour to get all the girls, and I'm like, to be honest, I don't even know half of them, and I'm like, who?
We were actually making like a sort of a drinking game, and that's why we started out with like a lot of beers.
Yeah.
But every time a member showed up wearing a different outfit, it was like a popular member.
Drink.
Yeah.
It was like drink and something like who, and at one point I was like, oh, finally we get to AKB. Oh no, teammate, 47 members. And then teammate came out with like these horrible outfits. I think for Sousenkyo personally, it's like that didn't fit the theme. They finally came out, sat down, and we were on their way. So they did some on the screen, and then here we go. Future girls, upcoming girls. That's
upcoming girls.
Yes. Yeah. Also, one more thing before the stage. I love it that they had those two lions on the stage. And one of them was like, and the other one was like, ah. So stupid to see. Very distracting.
By the way.
Very much, yes.
At the start, even the camera guys were like, I don't know what to film, and they were shaky, and some positions were there.
Oh, man.
I know, Gino, we got distracted by a foot.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, we'll come to that.
Okay. Anyway, so Sousenkyo underway. He did his usual stick. The lawyer came out, put out the paper, and then let's start upcoming girls. Now we could go like into a list, but let's not. We'll be here forever. So on the upcoming girls list, let's go by everybody and think what stood out. I'll say let's go with Gino on this first.
Go for it.
Well, to be honest, my pick is going to be the same as Derek. So Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take this one. Do it.
Yeah, go for it.
You know what?
Go for it.
I love Tani. I was devastated that she dropped so far. When I actually thought she was going to move up, made me bummed out that a lot of those votes didn't come through for her like I'd hoped. But she took it very gracefully, I felt. I think she still retained her very Genki spirit, although it also scares me because Tani's the type of girl that keeps things inside. If you read like her G+ and stuff like she does kind of reveal a little bit more of who she is. She's kind of like the whole sad clown. She's got that going on. The only thing I'll say is that I just hope she doesn't graduate because of this, because she feels like she doesn't have any more place. Also, this is a double blow for her because she didn't get picked for the new SKE single. And then on top of that, to drop 10-11 spots.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's always next year. Tani could always get back up, and she's still my Oshi, my bright shining girl. That was really my big takeaway from this slot. That, and I was happy to see Katamina rank and Hana-chan rank. Those were three I liked. Mogi's speech was extremely devastating and sad, but in a good way, I guess. It was just sad, and Su-chan's speech was really good too. But those were my takeaways from it. Everybody else, I'm dying to hear what you guys say, because I went on and on about it in chat with Tani. Like I was like, I let out pissed, all man. My. Yeah, I was pissed.
You're really pissed.
I vented so much there that I don't have any left for now, so you guys are spared.
I had the same with Tani when they announced her at number 66. I was like, what? That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
What I find very much devastating is because you said she isn't picked for the new SKE song, but if she had 14 more votes, we could have had it. We could have had a tiny center.
Yeah.
And that kills me, Gino, because I voted so much for her, and I just think, man, I could have got 15 more CDs. I literally could have, and I could have put her in there because she was that close to being the center, and that would have been great. You don't get picked for the SK single? Screw that. I'm gonna be upcoming girls single or center. Like, what do you gotta say now? Nope. Instead, we get Eltonal, who, by the way, is going to do a great job now. Is one of Team8's greatest and best. I don't care what anyone says. So I'm happy about that. But I could have did it.
So close, yeah.
It was so close.
I would say on my list, the one that stood out for me also was Kado Yuria from NGT Kenkyusei. I laughed so hard when what's the guy's name? I'm forgetting to keep the name. The MC Takumitsu. Tokumitsu. He came up to her and she was like a little shaky, and tears came down her, and he had his handkerchief, and she was like,
"Oh no, a handkerchief!"
She was so happy that she had the handkerchief.
My question is, did he have more than one? Because he kept pulling that sucker out.
He had more than one.
He had more than one.
He must have just kept pulling them out.
He was prepared. He
came prepared.
Seeing Sumire is still amazing. Sato Sumire.
Yeah, the veteran. She's still relevant, man.
Lots of new rank. That's also good to see. You know, I like to see those members. Gotomo is one that deserves to be there. Hiwatashi Yui is one that I like.
Yep.
Just a fun little list, but 50 more votes and we had a Tani Marika center.
Yeah.
That was the biggest disappointment. That and seeing Mogi drop 20-something spots. That was hard because she's had a crap year, man. But she's still, she's still up there. But I'm very proud of her for participating, and go Mogi still. I'm kind of a big Mogi fan now. So
Mogi's amazing. I really like seeing her there.
Yes.
Maybe even higher, to be honest. But it's a good spot to start.
Yeah. It's a good
DX.
Spot. Well, for me, all the Kenkyusei stood out actually.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Toyonaga Aki from HKT, New Gen Kenkyusei, Kado Yuria, Miyajima Aya, all Kenkyusei, and it's more like, it seems like the future is alright for me. So if the Kenkyusei can rank, it should be okay. So
there you go. I like it.
So that made me really happy. That made me really happy. So yeah.
Well, it was a nice start for upcoming girls to get in there, and lots of few names. I think not only Tani Mariko is a big shock, to be honest. Next up then, if anyone else wants to add to anything.
No, I think this is fine.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's said already. So
future girls.
Oh man,
who wants to go first?
Here we go.
This was the interesting one, man. Woo!
I'm picking up this one. Oh man, for me, ouch. Komiyama Haruka, my Oshi.
Yes.
What the heck happened, man? Dropping 31 spots. I was like, ouch! I was in the chat, I was like, stunned. I couldn't type out anything. I was like, what the heck happened? She had a great year. She had lots of exposure in AK Bingo. It was like, what went wrong? What went wrong? I'm still wondering what went wrong. So she was one of my picks to be in Senbatsu, my prediction, but man.
I think people were expecting her to be in Senbatsu, so like, you know what, I'm gonna use my vote on someone else. And maybe that happened too much, that people are like, oh, she'll be fine. Whoops. Apparently my vote counted for a lot more than I anticipated.
Ah, man, it hurts, man.
She really handled it pretty well, I would say. When she came back with the showroom area with Yukirin, they gave her like a very senpai talk, and she was like, Takamina told me it's like, it doesn't mean anything actually. At this is what Yukirin said as well. At handshake events, you're doing well in TV shows, you're doing well in this. Don't be fooled that Sousenkyo is the beyond end all. It is important information, but it's not the important information. And she still cried because it sucks. Dropping from that one is like a huge drop. But she's fine actually. I think she handled it pretty well, and we'll see Komi in the 51st single, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, guaranteed. Come on.
This one is funny though. Gino, would you take this one away? The number 64.
Sorry?
Number 64.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. This is just sad. I find this sad because number 64, Kitagawa Ryoha. Fun fact: she is, except for the top 3, she's the only member who retained the same place.
Crazy.
Last year she got 64, and this year she got 64. And this just breaks my heart because this girl, I love her, man. She's just she. In the past, I didn't really. I was like, Ryoha, it's whatever. But she's grown on me, and she's trying hard, and I just want us to succeed, And to be stuck on the same place, that must be just heartbreaking, also for her.
Yeah.
Kitagawa Ryoha is now, captain of Team S, developing more, growing out more since 10 to Tomochu days. And I really expected her to be a lot higher. I already was shocked when the preliminaries came up, and she was that low. Didn't help much though. She's still ranked, we can say that, but it doesn't feel good. It's it's the last place of future girls.
Yeah.
It would have been better if she was then the center of upcoming girls, or just in the middle. But being on that spot for a second year in a row, that's gotta suck.
Oh man.
What didn't suck was pretty fun, actually, the reaction.
Yeah.
Number 61, I would say, Ichikawa Miori.
Oh man.
I mentioned her at AnimeCon last week, and I'm so glad she ranked. I am so glad Fresh Lemon ranked.
Yep. Lemon is back, man. Lemon is back.
Renachi was very happy in the audience. She was like, yeah, going crazy. I think there's a GIF already online there.
Sure.
She started wailing, and then another NMB got announced. I believe that was Shibuya Nagisa.
Yep.
I liked seeing her as well. Also great members. This list is pretty interesting, though.
Yep.
Well, let's see. The sun is shining right now. Matsuoka Natsumi, like seeing her.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is the part where I went crazy. Is number 55.
Yep, I was waiting for this.
Muto Orin. We expected 16 gen. She is the sister of Muto Tomu. It pretty much shows that being someone's sister helps. She has her own character, but it definitely helps to put her in that place. She's not even promoted yet, and she's already there. That's amazing.
Oh man, so happy to see her, man. So happy to see her, and I just hope. Yeah, I hope she can continue next year when she actually develops her own character a bit further. Because now probably everyone is thinking, yeah, she got her sister's votes and blah blah blah. But if she can do it again next year, she has her own character. She's been settled as a stable member, I would say.
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, I got a lot to say about this list, but I'll wait for you, Rob, until you're done.
Okay,
take it away. Take it away. Take it away.
Can I take number 50?
You'll get number 50, but
please,
before you go,
please,
stop it. Okay. Before DX got broken several times, at number 53, I got very happy though. Yamaguchi Mahon. She was so happy. I was just so happy for her. She really enjoyed the spot. She wanted to be upcoming girls. No, undergirls. But she was really happy with this position, and it's good for her. Just, smiles all the way, and then everything happened in a crazy bit. Let's see further this. Oh yeah, number 51. That's also like, what the hell, I would say. Oguri Yui.
Oh yeah, I expected there to be at least undergirls actually. So
yeah. What do you think, Oguri Yui, on that part?
For me.
Anyone.
I was kind of surprised she ranked at 50. I expected her to rank a lot higher actually. I think I had her in my list as a dark horse, but maybe, I don't know, man. She gets lots of exposure on AK Bingo. Actually, she is Muramoto's Oshi, but I expected her to be higher. And yeah, I'm really surprised on that one. So
yeah.
Okay, Derek's still waiting. And oh man, this sun this timing is worse. Yeah, number 50 then. Go ahead,
Tanaka Natsumi, the boss. I was so happy to see her being ranked, and for the people who saw the intro,
everyone,
it was just Robin was doing his pick, and then number 50 got around, and it said Tanaka Natsu. I went.
Yeah.
and Robin was, and the fact that he just stopped and was like, boss!
Yeah.
It made me so happy, because to me, she is the most underrated member of HKT.
Yeah. The eternal pillar, eternal pillar of HKT, I would say.
Exactly, and it's just so awesome to see her ranked. It made me so happy.
She's still
That
young,
was a good
though.
reaction. Yeah. That was seriously, that was like a Kami reaction there, Gino, with your eyes. You look like you Karen there for a moment.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
that was
the
good.
thing was,
It was just amazing.
we were still discussing the 51 and 52 spot
Yeah.
with Komi and Oguri, and then there's like they keep announcing it very quickly, and it's like, oh my god, she's ranked! Yes, happy.
This
was
was
so happy.
This was so out of left field.
Yep.
And
Oh,
for the
man.
first time ever, I saw her in tears, and that's also a new thing. You know, Boss is always the
Yep.
hard type character, doesn't show her weak side, and she was like so grateful. That's a good spot to be in there. So I love it. She
Yeah.
went, she went
Awesome.
up 39 positions from last year.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
then the center is also very good. This one is
Yep.
Sakaguchi Riko. That's you know, she had her since the documentary had her in like came out like, you know, this member is very important and here's why, and it shows
Yep.
now. Number 49, the center of Future Girls.
Yep.
Be a good
Oh
song.
man, I really wish to see the reaction of that one fan in the HKT documentary.
Yeah.
Man.
oh, yeah, that
I
would
was
be good.
so happy when she got into Senbatsu. I really wish to see his reaction when she got the center's
The
position.
center
Oh,
position, yeah.
I really want to see it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, quick note. Right now I can't literally see anything on my screen because of the sun, so you need to help me out here with the list.
Okay, don't worry.
Will do.
But
Derek, go ahead now. It's your turn
Yeah.
to
go for it.
hear your
Well,
emotions on this list.
Right. So this is where it all started to go downhill for me, as far as like feeling sad, but then also kind of feeling happy for the reasons you guys also felt happy. I will say that like this section completely destroyed my prediction list. So and it's only gonna get worse for me as it goes on. My list is totally not on. But here's the thing. I think Kitagawa Ryoha, I share your sentiment, Gino. I wasn't a fan of hers. I've become a fan of hers. She has totally matured. She has followed the idol route. Very proud of her. It was very disappointing to see her there. I much rather would have had her be the center for upcoming girls, because then her and Tani could have like totally pulled off the whole SKE thing there, and it would have been like SKE as usual. It would have been sort of like a secondary honor, because Tani didn't get the SKE single position, but then she got like this like dual center with Kitagawa. I thought that would have been cool. She didn't. I was bummed by that. The other one is Motomura Aoi. I was bummed as all heck. She dropped 20 plus positions. I know that had to kill her. She is so competitive, and also, you know, when I think about her, I think of like Blue Mentaiko, you know, our very famous supper, and I know Blue was probably shedding a few tears on that one. Fresh Lemon, definitely the joy of the night for me. To see her face. Like, she pulled an Okapa, you know, like when Okapa gets stuck with the needle and Okapa's like, ah!
Yeah.
Like that. I get to actually hear Fresh Lemon doing that, but of course not in pain, but in absolute happiness. I was so happy. And also the fact that she, you know, she jumped so far. Amazing. I love Fresh Lemon. Everybody loves Fresh Lemon. I'm sure Renachi's inclusion of her in her Renachi Sousenkyo helped. But I will say overall, any song with Fresh Lemon in it is going to be a good song.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Muto Oren, don't have much to say about her, except I agree with you, DX. I think I want to see her stand on her own feet. But, man, the power of the Muto family is tough, man. The Muto sisters are killing it. And,
even Tada was like, what? Even Tada was like, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like even though... you know, we didn't have Tomu around. It was just like the fact that I mean, she's a Kenkisei, and I think she's the only one from 16th Gen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that say? I think we all got to pay attention to that. Maho, you know, Mahahon. She's the happiest girl.
She did the wave.
She did the wave.
She did.
Yeah.
Made everybody do the wave. I was laughing. I was actually kind of in tears at this point because Fresh Lemon. But then when I saw Mahahon rank, I was happy she didn't like drop out of the Sousenkyo altogether, because sometimes that happens. You rank real high and then you're gone the next day, or by the time the accounts are finalized. But to see her so joyful, and she stayed that way the whole time. I mean, every time the camera you saw her, she had this big, huge Mahone smile on her face.
Even in the showroom with Yukari, and she came so happy over.
She was so happy, and the fact that she's such a weirdo. This whole group is full of weirdos. Like, and I mean that in the best loving way. I mean, seriously, from Fresh Lemon to Mahone to Rikupi and Boss. I mean, they're the weirdest group. This is going to be an amazing, amazing lineup. I hope the song that they get will be as amazing as all these girls. So actually, this to me would have been a good Undergirls for me. Just saying. I'll say as far as Yui being this low, I don't know why. Like, I mean, I had her much deeper, but at the same time, she's brand new to Sousenkyo. She should just be happy with her role. I think that's gonna settle in with her, and I think her fans too. She got 21,000 votes, and this is brand new for her, so good for her. Boss, you said it, Gina. You said everything needs to be said. This girl is just baller, man. She is amazing. Just the fact when I went to the HKT handshake. And she was there, like, basically as the MC of the, like, in between in the mini lives when they were doing their variety skits. That just shows how much HKT puts their faith in Boss. And the girl's so freaking young. I can't imagine in a few years, man. She will be much higher. I can totally see her Senbatsu in the future Sousenkyos in the years to come. Last but not least, Rikupi. Rikupi is just the biggest ball of joy and wonder. She is so wonderful. She deserves the center more than I can even begin to say it. Although all these girls technically do. I'm gonna say with Rikupi that she's going to really show us that she deserves to be a lot more present. You know, like how we get these girls in AKB singles that just out of nowhere just get picked, even though they have none to do with it. Rikupi should be one of those girls. And I'm not gonna say anything about Komi because honestly, like me and Nura, like in the chat, we went back and forth and we just completely came up with all these ridiculous scenarios about like how she was gonna throw the mic down, how she was gonna like sit down on the throne and refuse to get up, how she's just gonna start freaking out. But honestly, she took it with such grace that it made me love her even more. And it broke my freaking heart to see what happened to her. But I'm still trying to process it because her fans let her down big time. It's sad, but at the same time, DX, don't worry, she's gonna rise, and you know she's gonna be one of those girls that's gonna be in the 51st single, as Robin said. So we're good. Anyways, that's my rant. Go on.
All right. Any last comments before we move on to the next girls?
Let's take one last look. Nah, everything has been said that needed to be said, I would say. So
next girls, it is. I will go first on this one. The first one that pops up to me, I love it. Two names. Number 46, Gotorada.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing for her.
Amazing.
Her English sentence is a little weird. Maybe she made her own phrase.
There's light after the cloud, light behind the clouds or something like that.
Close enough.
Yep.
And number 45, Megu. Taniguchi Megu made it in. Like 24 spots higher than last year. So that's pretty good. Saho, it's slowly climbing. Last year 9 drops lower, so she's getting there. Meru getting up. That's a good one to see. I'll leave to DX number 37.
Yeah.
And yeah, in the same family, number 35. You know what? Take it away, DX.
Oh man, Nako, what happened, man? What happened? I expected you to be Senbatsu actually as well. And she was doing great. She had lots of exposure outside of AKB along with Sashi, and I can't process it at all at what might have happened. But
is it too much exposure?
I don't know, man. Exposure is basically the blood for an idol, but I don't know, man. I can't process it at all. It's more like, what happened? And yeah, it's more like I really wish it to be higher for her because I really expected her to be or Undergirl Center or lower tier Senbatsu for this year. So I can't process it at all. No. And for the rest, if I were to go through this list, Tomonaga Mio. Oh man, I don't wish to be.
She was destroyed.
Yeah, she was destroyed.
Oh god, so sad.
There's one silver lining though with the Mio being on 35, but that's more a personal story, and I don't know if we should share this on this podcast.
Yeah.
Don't tease the people, but okay. If you
Okay,
think it's not right,
I will. It's a fun anecdote. So for the people who think this is terrible for her, let me tell you a nice story, because at number 36 we had Ego Yuna, and our gracious host decided to take a little break. And then Mio was announced to do her speech, and the announcer he gave the mic, and Mio started talking, and DX and I were sitting on the couch listening to to her story, and from the toilet we hear Mio all throughout my house.
what's sad, man?
Aww.
Mio is great, and she has this idea she would make Senbatsu. Like last year was already like broken and she didn't make it in, but now she dropped again. It feels like, and maybe soon she'll say, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna graduate. So Sousenkyo is not fun for me anymore, and I think I can't do anything more with HKT. So
the weird thing about that is though, guys, is like Mio has a future. She's got a great body for gravure, and she's already demonstrated that. So I mean, she's got a lot of the earmarks you need to be an idol in terms of like the looks, the charm. She can't sing, but that's okay. But that's almost a okay thing anymore in the idol world. I will say this though, she's a perfect example of how the Sousenkyo can really destroy somebody. When these girls really need to get into perspective the overall meaning of the Sousenkyo. This is just for inclusion on the next single. But again, they look at this like, oh, this is my actual rank that fans think of me. And I just think Mio just needs to understand, like, she's got so much light. I mean, she's so young. Like, this isn't it for her. And she'll go up again, Like, I'm feeling like she'll be all right. But I agree with you. I would have been uttering her name as well in that same sense that you were. I
had a pretty good night, I would say, as the bottles at the first video showed. Let me check real quick on this list. So, a few names there that dropped, and HKT took a huge drop in this next girls center.
Yeah. Ouch.
Well, a little further down the list, we'll get there, and then suddenly you don't hear anything from HKT. For like 20 spots, 24 spots or anything. So I would say HKT is a little bit in trouble compared to the previous years. They do have powerhouses, but they're gonna lose a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the night really belonged to like NGT as far as like momentum and girls getting in that just really showcased. The NGT girls were so loud; they were the party girls. HKT seemed to have a lot of fun pre-Sousenkyo. If you guys watched the showrooms, they were having a blast. But at the same time, like the thing is with HKT is like when you have girls like Ibuki Nako and stuff and Tanakamiku and just the list goes on and on with girls that are instantly recognizable, they're gonna recover. It's just they need a good single. They need something to really prop them up this year and also get them back in the spotlight and kind of steal NGT's thunder away. Because right now NGT is just they're on a roll.
Yep.
So.
All right. Anyone else for next girls?
I have one remark to make. I'm happy to see Nishigata Marina rank as well. She's basically the backstage mother for NGT48, and everyone sees her as the phantom leader, I would say. She is not officially leader, but everyone sees her as a leader, and I'm quite happy she's ranking in.
Didn't know that.
Yep.
That's pretty good for her.
I actually have a question for you guys. Because like, what is Kato Yuka's story? Because somebody told me to keep an eye on her, said that she was great, and then next thing I know, she's the center. I don't know much about Kato. Does anyone here know her or seen her?
Not at all, actually.
I'm kind of clueless on her, and I hate to admit that, but
I don't know anything about her. So
isn't that the YouTube person?
No.
It's not her?
Nope.
No.
That's someone else.
Our fans, I'm sure, will tell us in the comments. Oh, we'll get a whole bio. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't know her.
She jumped a lot.
Yeah, 50-something spots.
51
man. It's ridiculous.
Spots,
I mean, good for her. I wish I would have known more about her. I will say, Christopher, I was happy with this rankings probably because Fujikami Mai and Tomiyashi Asuka were both in this, and those are two that he was happy about. And he always talks about on his blogs. So I was particularly paying attention to both of them. But prior to Christopher's like talking about them endlessly on his blog, like I didn't even know who those two really were. Sad to say. So I was happy to see that. And Tashima Mary, awesome. Megoton, not so awesome. Again, broke my whole list. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay, let's go then to the most important list of the night, I would say. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. So yeah, this is my favorite part. Senbatsu is always predictable.
Yeah.
Undergirls though. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
We're saving 20 for after talking about this, but yes, or at least
number 20 deserves special time, I would say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This list I'm gonna go through with each individual because I have something to say about everyone. For number 32, that's very happy to see Sei-chan.
Sei-chan! Hey yo, where are you, man?
65 jumps up. Crazy how last year was.
Amazing.
It's kind of ironic. If you remember Komiyama's documentary, the extended version, there was a part where Fukuoka Sena was in it, and she was, saying, "This is all fun and all, the documentary. It maybe helps her, but she's not the only one in AKB that needs, this attention." I had the same thing. I'm also 15 Gen. And I would like to be ranked as well. I would like to have my own documentary as well. And they used that footage. Ironically, now Sei-chan is a lot higher than Komiyama, and that's weird to me. But she's amazing though. Fukuoka Sena is very fun to watch.
Yep. She's an awesome member. She's the member you can hang out with, just talk, just chat, She's pretty down to earth, I would say, and she's an awesome member overall, I would say. So yeah, happy to see her rank.
Number 31, Moriyasu Madoka.
Moripo, good old Moripo.
I'm very happy for
her. Handshake, grip girl.
Yes, because of those piano fingers, you need to just push those things in.
Still feeling it, Madoka. Anyway.
Very happy to see her. She's great facial features, fun person, great singer, great piano player. Everything, the whole package. So it's good to see her finally in Undergirls for this year.
Again. Because she dropped a lot the last couple of years because she was in Undergirls, right? A couple of years ago.
Let's see.
Let me take a look. She was in the sixth Senbatsu. So
wow.
4 years. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 years ago. She was in Undergirls and then she dropped a lot and now she's back. So.
Oh, that's very good for her then.
It's very good.
Yeah, on her first try as well, Undergirls. Huh.
No, she was not ranked in 4 and 5.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Damn this sun in my eyes. Happy. That's all I can say for this.
Me too.
Then I'm going to number 30. This one also surprising. I like it though. Kurano Narumi from Teammate.
Yep. Kumamoto.
Well, we knew it. She's in the thumbnail performance, and she does great. AK Bingo, she has fun parts. Boom Boom, she did a lot. So as expected, fans rewarded it. Hard work. Get a nice spot in the Undergirl section. Number 29, Kawamoto Saya. Team 4. Great. Kawamoto Saya. For some, did you say, Derek, that you don't understand why Kawamoto Saya is that popular?
Yeah, I still don't get it, but I mean, happy she's here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a large fan base following. She did drop down 2 spots though. It's still not that much of a difference. You're still an Undergirl, so that's still a great position. She was very happy. Like this whole group, a lot of them were very happy to be in there.
Oh yeah.
And you would on a later down list, you would not expect that someone would have been happy, but a lot of them were very happy. The last HKT member for a while is number 28, Tanaka Miku. She beat Yabuki Nako.
Yeah.
Miku finally beat Nako. Yay! I love Miku.
When there's like a tag team in wrestling, there's always one. Dean likes to call it Tommy Spaghetti. But we think about Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
Yep.
There's always the one that always shines in the tag team, and the other one is like forgotten, faded away. This one though, in the tag team, Yabuki Nako this year has dropped a lot, and Tanaka Miku has risen. So it's amazing to see that. I have no clue what happens with Sousenkyo every year. Especially this year, it seems so weird where the votes have gone this year.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like seeing Miku there. Good person.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fun when it's not predictable. And man, this Sousenkyo, still recovering.
Yeah, I mean, this Sousenkyo definitely was the most unpredictable one, with the exception of a few spots, I guess. But I will say, like, Tanaka Miku ranking above, Nako was definitely a huge one. Same with like Oba too, which I know you're gonna get to. But like everybody's like, oh, she's gonna make Senbatsu, but I kind of felt like she wasn't. And I that was okay. But the rest of these, seriously, I mean, who would have thought? There are so many names on here are not anywhere near where in my head I think me and a lot of other people, including us, I think, really saw them. And I guess it just goes to show you never know. You never know, especially with this group. So
yeah, then number 27, Ota Juri from NMB48. Is this the YouTube person? It's from NMB, right?
Yeah, but not her.
I'm having so much trouble with NMB.
Yeah, same,
me too. Me too, for some reason.
Well, they have a fan base following. Well, a lot of NMB members weren't there because, in the end, I think we can talk about this more later. But there were only 10 NMB members, same as NGT members, in the total of top 80. So that's surprising. I'm still saying NMB is in trouble, but we'll get to that. They're in real trouble right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Number 26, Obamina. She had a face. She was mad.
Yep. Oh man.
She was sad too.
Yep.
Real sad.
Sad, mad. Just I'm done. I think it's almost time for her to leave.
I hope
not. But yeah, the signs are there.
Like, yeah,
signs are there, man. Ugh.
Number 25. Okay, for some reason, Takakura Moeka. She's getting better. I'm still don't believe. I don't know what her appeal is. I still feel it's like it's this awkward little person that tries hard.
See, this is why Minarun was so sad when Tokumitsu came up to her, because she was looking over to Okada and thinking, this little elf beat me, like this little Lord of the Rings extra somehow beat this girl. I'm Oba. I'm Minarun. Doesn't people see AKB show? I mean, come on, I mean, seriously, like it was like a nightmare for her probably to get beat by the elf. I mean, and I don't get me wrong, Okapa's, she's grown on me too, but I was shocked. I was like, you seriously, like, Minarun, come on, like, she has worked so hard this year, and then Okada just comes out of nowhere and like, gotcha. Like, amazing. Sling with the arrow.
Then this came as a surprise. I never expected this one.
Number
24, and too bad Yo is not here. Kojima Mako.
Really hurt.
Really hurts. Yep.
She wasn't though. She was very happy. She's like, cool. I'm still in Undergirls. Maybe later, on camera, she was showing fine signs. She's like, I'm happy. I'm having fun. Yay, Sousenkyo. Now people say, does this involve the recent scandal this happened? I don't think so.
I think it's just competition, man. This was a tough Sousenkyo. This was a wacky Sousenkyo that had girls all over the place, especially who's the center of the Undergirls. I'm just saying, like this was totally a nutso Sousenkyo. Everything was off this time, including this. I mean, Mako, again, I had her in my list, so again, this particular section destroyed my entire list completely of my predictions, but I will say this. It was nice to see her take it in grace.
Yeah.
She was very cool about it. And if it was because of the scandal, that's just stupid. And, her fans should be ashamed of themselves, because she did work very hard this year. So, I'm hoping she'll rebound. I really do. I hope she won't let this affect her. She'll move on. Seems like she will.
Yeah. Number 23, Nakai Rika.
Awesome. 70 spots, man. You're awesome.
Awesome. The queen of showroom.
Yeah.
I know she was happy.
She was so happy when she got it, and when she came to the Yukari showroom, she was like, showroom, Daisuke. She was like so happy to be on showroom again.
Man.
This girl knows what she likes. Although from NGT, I never expected that. Well, we expected one to be higher, but man, this was amazing to see that NGT was showing very strong force compared to their first Sousenkyo, of course, last year. But who expects them to rank first year? Yeah, she was very happy and glad to see this Undergirl song that's coming up.
Well, won't we get a 24-hour broadcast of Nakai Rika as one of her promises?
Yep,
Yeah, she said Undergirls, right?
Oh,
yeah, I think.
Yeah,
So
it was on the list. I got the list of the.
Was it on Paul's list?
Yeah.
Paul put it up on.
list.
Yeah, Paul put it. Let's see. Yes, the 24-hour showroom live.
Awesome.
Yes,
Rika's gonna kill it. She's gonna kill it.
She's not the first one
It'll
to
be
do
fun.
it though. From AKB48 group.
Well, no, but yeah.
Who was it?
From SKE. Was it a
What was it?
Kenkyusei?
I think it was a Genki
Was
say.
it Tenkisei?
Yeah, she did like a lot of showrooms and then she did like a 24-hour. Or was it NMB? Now I'm confused.
I know who you're. I know who you're talking about, but it's like on the tip of the tongue here.
Someone did a 24-hour stream already.
Yeah.
She had like a whole schedule and it was pretty fun to watch.
Well,
okay, where were we? Number 22.
22.
This is a fun one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oya Masana re-entering in Sousenkyo and then she still got it. Bang.
Yep.
She was so happy as well.
Yep.
To be there. It's like, I didn't expect to be that high. And
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what the loyal SKE fans are.
Well,
I was. Oh, good.
to be honest, she's never really scored low, Masana. She has her own charm and her own fan base, so it's not even surprising to me.
No.
She always was an Undergirls, I think.
She has never ranked below Undergirls.
Yeah, and also considering how old she is and the fact that she could very well graduate at this point, it would be a nice send off to say, hey, we love you still. Thanks for re-entering. We're gonna put you at 22nd place, which is pretty freaking awesome considering this girl had virtually zero screen time as far as like variety shows. Was completely off the radar. In fact, when she got announced for a second, I was like, who? I was like, oh, I was like, wait, it's Hoya. I was like, I totally forgot she was even in SK because she's so like not in the spotlight, and for the SK fans to put her there, I will say that was one of the few bright shining moments of the Sousenkyo, was that they didn't forget about her, and that's good. That's really really awesome of SKE fans. That's why I'm an SKE guy. So just saying,
it shows the importance.
Very important.
Number 21. Well, my list was also off the rails when this happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too.
Kato Reina. She jumped a few spots.
Yep.
I hope to see her in Senbatsu. I think she was also expecting to be in Senbatsu.
Here's the thing, though, with her, though. I think her fans know she's going to be put in singles regardless, because she's been in, like, how many singles regardless of being in Senbatsu?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
So they're like, we don't care, because she's going to be... So what? She skips on the 50th. She'll be on the 51st. Like, almost guaranteed. So...
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Let's just kind of skip over the next one.
Yeah.
No, actually, we're almost at the hour mark already. And yeah, so what I'm going to do at the hour mark, we're going to take a little break and then we'll continue this in a part. And then we'll talk about in detail about this certain spot. But for now, yeah, number 20, Riripon Suto Ririka. Jumped a lot of spots.
Yep.
Yeah, well, she's a good member. Used to be, I think. Had great potential. Then her speech happened, and everything went off the rails. It went so off the rails after that. But we'll talk about her in the next part in detail. Number 19. This sucked.
Yep. It sucked big time.
Minagishi Minami.
Ouch.
Yeah. When she came to showroom, Yukrin, she was crying, and she was like in tears. You need to consolidate her. It was sad to see. It's like she held face when she was like, all right. Well, of course, happened before her. It's like this. We'll get into that. I'm ready to go to a rant. Yeah, sad to see it on Minagishi Minami.
I'll say Yeah, I'll say with Michan, she has no room to speak on Suto at all. So and personally, I think she should just keep her mouth shut. I love Michan, but she better tread carefully there, considering what she's done. But I will say this: it was extremely depressing to see her here when she is the only remaining first gen. And I just think by default we should throw her in Senbatsu because she's the most experienced. She is a veteran. She's a good leader. She has regained her status in AKB. Yep. I feel she's earned it. You know, I mean, she literally has earned it. She's a mom to so many of the girls. I mean, she has had story after story out about her of just doing really good things for girls, you know, in AKB, and it's just sad that her fans didn't really propel her, not just in Senbatsu. Heck, they should have made her K7. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I thought she was at least make Senbatsu. I mean, at least creep in instead of what happened last year. And then you drop her down, and it sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. The two that are above her in Undergirls are awesome and deserve easily to be in those spots. The next two also deserve to be in Senbatsu, no question. But really, like, Michan's fans, really, what were you thinking, people? Seriously, like, she's going to graduate probably. This is her last Sousenkyo, I believe. Like, we're never going to get to see her actually make into Senbatsu again. That was a depressing moment for me, especially considering what happened minutes before she got announced. So,
yeah.
Depressing moment of the night.
Number 18, Matsumo Akari re-entering.
Happy moment.
Yeah.
Very happy moment.
Yep.
This member is always on the weird part. You know, the honorary Kenkyusei, now captain of... Is she still captain of Team K2? I think, right?
I don't think so. Let's take a look.
Let's cheat.
No, Obamina is still captain of K2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, but still, this amazing member. It's like she proves that like you don't need to have like the Shiraishi Mai looks to be successful in an idol world. And
she's great.
She's awesome.
Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Well, one small detail about Kaotan is the fact that she took a year off, and I think that's why she's not in Senbatsu. To be honest with you, I think that year off hurt her in terms of staying competitive in rankings. If she hadn't done that, I guarantee you she'd have been in Senbatsu this year. But so good to see her back. So good to see her happy. So good to see her holding her video camera.
Yep, I got the video camera.
It was so good.
But the report she did from the washed out venue where it's supposed to happen, I was like, jeez, Louise, man, really? Wow.
She was almost sinking through the ground in her flip-flops.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, but thank you, Kaotan, for giving us that report, because no other member did. So that was cool.
Yeah. Number 17, this is also a surprise. Not a bad surprise. Sadly, though, we're getting another center song with her. Mukaichi Miyong.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I told you. I actually predicted this.
You did.
Yep.
You did. It's a chance for her to redeem herself from Tsubasawa Air Night. Maybe this song will be great. I mean, she has a heck of a lineup behind her. I mean, all these girls are going to crush it in the single, unless it's another, you know, AKB single that we've had where it's going to be, you know, bagpipes or something this time. Who knows? But I'll say with Mion, she ruined my whole list, thank you. But at the same time, I'm not unhappy in a way that she was here because I didn't really want her in Senbatsu. But I was also kind of crushed for her because I know that she thought, oh, I'm the it girl, like I should be in Senbatsu at least, right? And then she wasn't. You saw that look of disappointment, even though she was the center.
Crowd, everyone.
Oh, everybody. Like... Just, yeah, you heard the collective hush, and people were thinking, well, maybe we're finally seeing that Mion doesn't have the kind of appeal that we all maybe think she does. I thought she had the momentum, but you know, maybe I was also right about her from the beginning. She's not that girl.
She doesn't have the intensity that I'm looking for.
She doesn't. Right, exactly. You said it so many times, Robin. She doesn't have like that crazy intensity. I mean, to give you a comparison, if you put Tani there versus Mion, Tani's going to outshine her every day of the week. I'm not saying that because she's Mayoshi. Like, honestly, like Mion's just flat. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's gorgeous, but flat. You know what I mean? Like, just her affect just...
Yeah. She needs to show more emotion. The only time I saw her doing emotion was in Tofu Pro Wrestling when she had like a fight scene with Sakura, and she was, you know, letting her frustration out. Do that more, you know, show that more type. It's like, I don't mind you smiling, be happy all the time, but it's so flat and low that it doesn't feel like, well, I just want, you know, the best group. So that's why I think she wasn't this Senbatsu this year. Fight back and you know, work on yourself, and next year will be better then.
Perfectly put.
Perfectly.
Anything to add before we take a break?
Well, this song better be good because I don't think I can suffer another Tsubasa wa Iranai.
No.
She could end up getting it redeemed, you know?
Yeah.
Like we might get a really great thing. Here's the thing about this Senkyo. The only real big shining moment for me in all of these is that we have some crazy lineups. They're not girls I wanted in certain spots in these lineups, but the coupling song. This is gonna be another case where I think the coupling songs could very well outshine whatever single we get. I mean, I'm just saying it's gonna be intense.
Even though we got Love Trip last year, and Love Trip was amazing.
Love Trip was great. Love Trip was wonderful, but can they do it again?
Yeah. All right. We're gonna finish this episode up here, but tune into part 2 of this section, where we talk about in detail what happened at number 20 with the Riripon, because my god, it's mind-blowing. And then of course we'll go to the Senbatsu list. So we'll see you in part 2.